Youth Cup night at Anfield, Liverpool hosting Arsenal for a place in the semi-final. If Arsenal had a better spell, Matt Upson, it was early on. Keto Taylor-Hart in the early stages looked like he might be someone who was going to produce something threatening.
Yeah, he had a nice relaxed style about him. The end product, though, just wasn't quite there.
This was a little scrappy at the back from Liverpool, who've largely defended really compactly and well. Conor Bradley's header there. A couple of missed efforts.
A bit of pinball, really, wasn't it? Nobody really wanted to take responsibility and deal with the ball.
If anyone has done that for the guest tonight, it's been Aziz. That was a half-decent cross from Butler towards him.
He's got in the box, hasn't he, Aziz? Arrived well there, saw the ball wide. Decent cross, good bit of swerve and dip. Just can't quite get high enough and over top of the ball.
And that, to be fair, was about as good as it got for Arsenal. From then on, the positive football was all being played by Liverpool. A lot to do with Norris coming up the left. This was Mati Muzilovski with an ambitious effort.
And just one of the marauding runs from Norris at left back really made things happen for Liverpool in that area of the pitch.
And this was a really good move. Waltman on the ball there, involved in it. Little 1-2 with him. Managed to avoid the challenge, as did Morton. Bradley in with the cross, a nod down. Everything about this is pretty slick, isn't it?
Yeah, I love the way that Waltman passed it wide, and he wanted to carry his run on into the box. Monlouis went to sleep, wasn't aware of the knockdown, and that's a real poacher's goal. You see Waltman outside of the box, he drifts in, he anticipates where the ball's going to go, and just beats Monlouis to it.
Double figures in the league now, Max Waltman, and 3 in this Youth Cup. That one to go with the brace he got. And Liverpool scored 5 at Leicester in the last round. It was a long move even before what we've just shown you there. There was a nearly moment at the other end. Harvey Davis, the Liverpool keeper, hasn't had a great deal to do, but there were 2 deflections on this shot before it found its way to him.
He just had to keep him on his toes a little bit there. 2 deflections, not easy for a goalkeeper, but he copes quite well. I think it hits their own player first, then it comes off of the centre-back, Comitio, just drops down to his left-hand side quickly.
And then Arsenal's troubles doubling. Liverpool might well have scored from open play a couple of times over in that, and then Aziz trying to clear it, missed the ball, got Tyler Morton, penalty.
It was just one of those where Morton gets to the ball first. Doesn't matter what happens from then on in. Nice play from Liverpool, really cut Arsenal open again. Ball ricocheting around in the box, but Morton just gets there first, and once you commit to a tackle in the box and you don't win the ball, this is generally the outcome.
Hard not to have a little bit of sympathy with him. That is a very modern foul. Get your body in the way, and James Norris certainly won't be caring about it. Red carded in round 4 at Man U, but a wonderful moment for him here. Imagine all week he'll have been thinking, if I am on pens, I might get to score at Anfield. Well, he has, and he's played very well. He tucked that away nicely. Keto Taylor-Hart here. This again, that's sort of his half all over. Promise, but ultimately a little bit disappointing.
No end product. Good pass, decent run, comes into the box, needs to either get a shot off or try and pick someone out, and does neither.
More pressure on the ball here, given away by Jack Henry Francis. That's been a little bit of a theme, not necessarily from him, I hasten to add. Dom Cornish with the shot, and a bit of a juggling job there from a relieved Oviajeri. Otherwise that really would have been curtains for Arsenal.
Yeah, it would have been an embarrassing error, but Arsenal have been caught out a few times trying to pass the ball out from the back, and they nearly get punished here. It's a bizarre save, but keeps the ball out in the end.
Miguel Aziz, one of the second-year youth cuppers that Arsenal have got on show here. And you'll have noted from this highlights run that much of what they have done that's been vaguely promising has involved him in some way. Well, they're going to need him, but not just him in this second. Actually, at Rotherham in December, when they started out in round 3, scored a good goal against Chelsea as well the other day in the Under-18 Premier League. Now in that space it is Keto Taylor-Hart again, but once again he's got 2 for company. Aziz keeps it moving. Definitely better this from Arsenal. as it needed to be. Norton Cuffy, head up, how's the cross? Mathieu on the slide, but definitely just getting tested out a little more, those two now. Counter-attack on, Balagizi. Suddenly it's 3v3. Muzilowski, and still, great run, brilliant goal. After Arsenal's best spell, Liverpool make it 3, and they have got surely 1 foot and 2 or 3 toes in the Youth Cup semi-final now.
Well, that really has just been the story of this tie. Little bit of pressure from Arsenal with not much end product, and then Liverpool, when they get the ball, the purpose, the cutting edge they have really has stood out. Both centre forwards have been so